Of course it is, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Let's go!
Thank you Manual for sponsoring this video.
Yeah, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new spanking glorious video. Now you probably guessed by the thumbnail, you know exactly what today's video is all about, and it's all about protein. I won't ever do that again. Protein. Why is the word used an awful lot with weight loss surgery? Well, today I'm here to clear all that shenanigans and tomfoolery up by delving in a little deeper to protein. So yeah everybody, my name's John, and if you're not already then please subscribe to the channel below. I would be very grateful. Leave a like, click the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload a new video. I don't know why I'm going to a rave. Now, protein. After weight loss surgery, it does a couple of things, and I'm going to go over it in points about what they do and why it is so important. Three main things they do, the two main things they do after weight loss surgery is one, it heals after you've had weight loss surgery, and two, it helps to build muscle. So if you've had weight loss surgery, you're either planning on having surgery or you're thinking to yourself, why have I got to eat so much protein, and why has protein got to be at the forefront of my mind when I'm eating my foods? Well, let me just tell you why. So we all know how important protein is. It's important to regain muscle, to build up your immune system, and it's also important for your health. And speaking of health, it's time for a quick word from today's sponsors, Manual.
Whether you watch my content for the gastric sleeve, or weight loss journey in general, or if you're just curious about how to lose weight and want more options, then Manual can help. Manual are a British company dedicated to becoming the platform destination for men's health. They currently offer tailored and clinically approved treatment for a variety of issues specific to men's health, such as hair loss, sexual health, sleep health, skincare and weight loss. And a little known fact, did you know that 68% of men are overweight or obese?
And I can certainly tell you from experience just what living with weight gain can be like, living with it day to day and the hardships it brings along with it as well. Manual's weight loss program is designed by clinical experts and it's tailored specifically to you guys.
Long-term weight loss is important, and Manual's clinical approach will help you get real results.
All weight loss plans come with 24 hours, 7 days a week support from their clinical team, and not only that, it comes with one-to-one coaching every 2 weeks. How good is that? Manual also offer a 180-day money-back guarantee, so if you don't lose 10% of your body weight within 6 months, you get your money back. So make sure you head over to manual.co, fill in the online assessment and see how Manual can help you with any health problems, be it hair loss, skincare or weight loss. And right now, if you click the link in my description below and use my code GASTRICJOHN50, you're going to enjoy a rather inviting 50% off your first order. So what are you waiting for? Get over to manual.co, fill in the online assessment and let them take over. So thanks again to Manual for sponsoring today's video. So protein-rich and heavy foods are key to having a successful sleeve or whatever surgery it is you've had to help you in your journey. Multiple foods contain protein, i.e. meats, fish, dairy products, and amongst others, and a lot of nuts and pulses and stuff like that, and I'm going to tell you why they are so important. So you've had weight loss surgery and you want the best out of your sleeve, i.e. bypass, etc., or whatever you want to call it, and you want the best out of it. The reason why protein is so important to your journey is that it will do a few things for you. Now protein, such as this little egg here, which is just a tiny little egg, has got tons of protein in, mainly the whites that are around it. The yolk not so much, but the yolk's the tastiest bit, so try not to leave that out. There's bags of protein in this egg. Now eating this egg will give your body enough, not enough because you need a lot of grams over the course of the day. Now eating this just one egg is not going to be enough, so you need to plan out your diet daily however you want to do it. Obviously at the start you're going to be on a lot of liquids, i.e. milks, protein shakes, liquids, soups, stuff like that. But you can have chicken soup. Chicken soup is full of protein. You can have protein shakes. Those are full of protein as well. So it's just about navigating it and making sure your protein intake is the priority during your diet and transition phase. Now it's important that we do build muscle after we've had weight loss surgery, and I want to try and break the stigma of the scales. Protein helps build muscle. Now everybody knows that muscle weighs a lot more than fat does, so when people are stepping on the scales and they're not seeing much of a difference, if you have got a rich, high protein intake diet, your body is forming and regaining muscle which weighs more than fat. If you're on a low fat, low calorie, low sugar diet, your body's still going to be breaking away and chipping away at that fat mass, but it's going to be putting on muscle. So as weight leaves your body, you are replacing that with muscle in turn, which you might not see the scales move, but I want you to concentrate on how your body is and what your measurements of your body are, because your body will be changing. Also, protein helps to form enzymes and build hormones, and it will keep your body healthy, which will help protect it, and it will make it more immune to a plethora of diseases and a plethora of viruses that plague our solar system and atmosphere every single day. So always keep protein in your mind at the very, very forefront of your diet, and it does work. Now there's multiple foods and different choices you can make if you want to delve into protein rich foods. Now you might be watching this and you're not even considering surgery, you might not even be overweight and you just want to know how about protein. You've just stumbled on this video, then I can show you a few things that contain really high protein rich dense foods, and I'm going to show you a few that I consume as well. So let's get into that. Let's start with the most basic of basic, chicken breast. Chicken breast, skinless, just ovened or grilled, is a perfect, great protein rich sauce to get protein in. If you've got a meal of a chicken breast with a few potatoes and a few veggies, always prioritize your chicken, always with a few veggies. Potatoes are carbs, but not all carbs can be bad. You know, a lot of people deprive themselves of having a few carbs here and there. Don't worry about it. You know, this is your journey. There's no strict rule book, there's no strict guidelines, apart from just keeping your protein high. Keeping your protein high will help your hair growth. A lot of people have hair loss, and because their protein's they're not getting enough in, and it can really help. I promise you it can help. Also, lean white fish. Tuna is so full of protein. Lentils are full of protein. Beans are full of protein as well. I want to show you just a few protein products I use. Obviously I have packet chicken and chicken breast and fish, but I didn't really want to bring them upstairs while I film because it'd be stinky. So first on the list is obviously my trusty Fuel granola. I have this every morning, sometimes at night as well. Yes, okay. To everybody that wants to comment, yes, there is a little bit of sugar in this, but I have used this now for 8 months. I have a bowl every morning, a small bowl with a tiny bit of sugar in, and like I've said prior on all my videos, this is my journey. If you want to go and try different stuff, then by all means go out and try different stuff. This is the one I choose. Fuel are a great company, I love Fuel. This is not sponsored by Fuel, this is sponsored by Manual. This is a great breakfast, and it's a great snack anytime you want it. I pair that with Arla protein yogurt. This is 20 grams. Not only that, paired with the portion of granola, that gives me 28 grams per serving, and I'm already up almost 30 grams before I've even started the day. So this is a great protein source. That also matches with Arla's thick protein yogurts, which I've mentioned on the channel before. These are really good, great, natural, really low fat, 20 grams of protein per serving, and they are delicious. As a snack or at lunchtime, anything you want to do with this, you can. It's really, really thick, so if you want to put it on something, I'd probably advise this one rather than this one. But this is delicious. Protein heavy, protein rich, delicious. Now, a lot of my subscribers, I do know, that they don't like this. Now, I absolutely love this. And if you don't, then you're weird. It's full fat cottage cheese. I love this stuff. I could literally sit with a tub with a spoon and a tiny bit of salt and pepper and demolish the whole tub. But I don't, I have a couple of spoonfuls on like a cracker or something like that. Now the protein in this is ridiculous. Per 100 grams, there's 250 grams in this whole thing. There's 10.3 grams per 100. So you're talking about 26 grams in this tiny little pot. 26 grams of protein in this pot. If you like cottage cheese or any cheese, low fat cheese, soft cheese, then have some of that. It is delicious. It is a great way of getting in protein to help you be big and strong. Here's another little thing. There's not much, I mean, there's protein in it. There's not as much as you'd think there is in it. I just make sure I have a little bit of this on like a cracker or a piece of brown bread. I want to talk about soft cheese only very, very lightly because one, it's one of my favorite foods. Two, you can pair this with like salmon or chicken and it's just a tiny little boost. So Philadelphia soft cheese, get some. Oh, it's the trusty egg. How I love you, Mr. Egg. Eggs are fantastic. I spoke about it at the start of the video. They are great. You can scramble these, you can poach these, you can boil these. So versatile. You can put these with tuna, chicken, and it just bumps up your protein. So you don't just have one source of protein per day or per meal. You can bump it up, have a piece of chicken breast, a couple of eggs. If you want, and you are super strict, you can remove the yolk and just have the whites because that's where all the protein is. I like the yolks. Nobody's going to tell me not to eat a yolk because I love these. Lovely eggs. Get some. Trusty fuels. Protein shakes, protein drinks, milk drinks, whatever you want to call them. These are great. I urge you to try these straight after surgery, be it whatever brand you prefer. Great way of getting protein in. 20 grams per little bottle. Some are more, some are a tiny bit less. These are a great way. They taste great. And sometimes they're a little bit easier straight after surgery because they're not, you don't have to chew anything. The liquids, they're thin. Try these. Great protein source. Tastes great. Now this one might divide opinion just a little bit. The nut. Yes, I do know there's a hell of a lot of calories in peanuts, especially store-bought peanuts. There's a lot of, the saturated fats are quite high, but we're talking small portions. I want to show you a portion. So I don't know if you can see this. There's about 20 nuts, if that. Hugely high in protein. Yes, they might be quite high in calories, but they are delicious. And these are a little treat. I might have one handful a day. In that small bag of peanuts, there's about 50 grams of protein per the whole pack. A small mouthful might be 4 or 5 grams, and that's it, more in. So peanuts are a great way to get your protein in. And they give your jaw a bit of a workout as well, so you're working muscles. Easy. So a lot of us in this position are here, let's face it, a lot of us are here by overeating. Now, eating a massively rich, dense, protein, healthy diet does a couple of things. One, it will make you feel fuller for longer, which in turn should, by rights, make you feel fuller as to not overeat and start grazing. It does work, it really does, because I'm 11 months post-operation, post-op, post-gastric sleeve, and I have definitely noticed, even though they've taken out my hunger hormone, that I can definitely tell if my protein meal that I'm eating at that certain point of day is rich in protein. I get full quickly, but it also prolongs the fullness, so I feel a lot more content for a longer period of time. And I've noticed that, and I've stuck to that, and I urge people to tag along with me on the protein hype train, because it really does work, and they know what they're talking about when they're talking about protein and making it sure you're getting enough in per day. So yeah, cheese, chicken, fish, nuts, pulses, lentils, milk drinks, milk, whatever you can find protein wise, put it into your diet. Be careful at the very start, make sure you are drinking plenty of protein rather than eating plenty of protein. When you're 6 months out, make sure you are hugely dense in protein, and you will definitely start to see results. Now don't forget, my last thing of the day is, please, for the love of everything in this world, stop going on the scale so much, because if you have got a protein rich diet, you sometimes will not see the scales move as you think they should be doing. Protein helps to regain muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. Your body will still be chipping away at your fat but regaining muscle. That's why your scales might not be moving. So make sure you keep looking in the mirror, measure your limbs and everything else. You will see the changes there. Clothing, people's reactions, people's statements towards you. That's where you're going to see different kinds of changes. Just because you don't see the scales move doesn't mean you are not losing body fat, and that's why we're not doing this to lose muscle fat. We're not doing this to lose muscle weight. We want to keep the muscle, hence having a protein rich diet. Don't forget also, if you're not subscribed yet, then please subscribe on the button below. Leave a like as well, and make sure you click the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload a new video. Also, if you want to become a member of my channel, you can now be a member by clicking join below. It will open up a plethora. Oh, where's Albert? Albert's not come out today. We'll leave him till next time. Join below, click join, it'll help towards the channel. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. And until next time, my name is John. And I'll see you in a bit.